Hello, welcome to Cosmic Cultivators.
PJ edition.
We're still in the garden. We're still doing potatoes. That's what this episode is all about today. We have our biggest bucket ready. We're hoping we can yield a little bit more than 2 pounds out of this one.
Maybe.
We'll see.
I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah, we also have a smaller bucket. It'll be interesting to see how much we get out of that small one. Still have another potato bucket in there, and then the sweet potatoes are starting to die off. So we're going to continue to pound you with these potato videos. I hope you like potatoes.
It's like Christmas. You never know what you're going to get.
So with that all being said, let's dive right into this.
All right, we're back with baby bucket number 1.
So as we were saying, like, yes, this looks like it has energy in it.
But to me, with my gardening eye, it also looks like it's got light.
But then we have a lot of these ones which are totally ready. So I don't know what's up with that. Do you have any ideas why some are maturing a lot more than others?
Well, looking at the plants, I think these ended up with potato blight, which is why these turned completely brown and died.
Hopefully the wind isn't too bad, of course.
It feels nice though.
Oh, it is. It's amazing out here. Okay, set those aside. We'll take that one. So,
dun, dun, dun.
I'm going to tell you this weighs about 150 pounds.
So, 50 pounds. I see lots of roots.
Lots of roots.
I do see a potato sticking out over here.
We have potato. Alright, there you go. Boom, boom. They look good. Look at that. We just unearthed a whole bunch. Now, mind you, this is like a 5-gallon pot, too. Yeah, right?
Something like that.
It doesn't tell me. Oh, oh wow.
That's a nice one. That one's loaded. Well, it's 2 plants.
Oh, I got the gushy.
Upping the water did seem to help some.
So we do still have the baby ones there.
Just move that side there.
There's a spent seed potato. Excellent.
We're back, hearing weird sounds in the distance.
We're really excited about this potato bucket since we've seen the results of that one. This one seems like it's a little bit more lively, but again, we have a lot of that, and we're afraid that, you know,
once one starts rotting, they all start rotting.
So we want to get ahead of the game.
Here's a really good example.
Yeah, well, go ahead and start pulling. So at least it still looks somewhat healthy. So they're okay. You start pulling. We have potatoes.
Yes, we do.
Pull it off and just throw the vines to the side.
Look at that.
We actually have. So again, here we go. Learning experience, everybody. We need to give our plants more space. As you see,
more space.
We have twins.
This one started to become a twin.
And again, here's that green. I forget the scientific name, but you don't want any of that. So we're going to break that right off right now, and throw it to something who can enjoy it.
Oh boy. Look at, oh, it's a twin too.
No, but that's buried though. At least that's a good sized tater right there. We are already starting to add up here. And we're just getting started, really.
Well, we already got more than the little bucket, so that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
And I am finding potatoes deeper, so that's a good thing too. Again.
Yeah.
That's a funny looking one, isn't it?
Ah.
How is that green? You like unearthed that from the bottom of the barrel.
We didn't get to it in time, more than likely. Oh.
Another one. Yeah, we're
No. Well, there's a good tater. Damn, I think we have a really good harvest here. Look at this.
That was a twin. So lesson learned as far as spacing goes, less is more, obviously.
Yep. That's what it seems to be.
But you know how we do.
Yeah, we want to experiment and find things out. You know, so, like we've said before, we're not trying to rewrite the books. We're trying to test them and see if it works in our climate. Because you never know. You really don't until you do it.
Well, here you have it. I'm excited.
We are very excited. That was our small bucket, which we thought was about 5 gallons, right?
Yeah.
Maybe 8.
It may
5
be,
or
yeah,
8.
Between 5 and 8.
That big one you saw is 1/3. No, I'm sorry, 2/3 of a 30 gallon. So it's probably about 20 gallon, 25 gallon.
Now, we, in pulling these, also learned lessons, really valuable lessons, and that's spacing. Here's a...
Yeah, I'm trying to find some good examples here.
They're growing together, which means that they don't have room to spread out enough, so next year less plant is more.
Yep. We definitely will have the room for it next year. A lot of big plants coming up still.
However, this soil is mostly our native soil mixed in with a little peat moss, and that, our soil is mostly sand.
Yeah.
It seemed
To be the best.
yet.
Yeah.
So there you have it. That is another potato harvest from us. We're really trying to reach that 50-pound goal.
So, in my opinion about that goal of 50 pounds, in a real world, this doesn't cut it.
No.
No.
That may feed us for a day, maybe a few.
Yes, we may achieve that 50-pound goal by the skin of our teeth, but in a survival sense,
we want more.
50 pounds is going to equate to really not much per week.
No. And
really not much per
ultimately,
week.
in a survival situation, you'd be wanting to give a person at least a potato a day. A good-sized potato.
A good-sized potato per day, and that'd be the start of a healthy,
balanced
meal
deal
that you can grow yourself. Maybe you have an added bonus of getting some wild turkeys. Rabbit, you've seen them all around here. There's a reason why we don't touch them now.
But ultimately, that 50-pound goal just makes us work harder and harder at learning how to grow to feed our family.
Yeah, and these potatoes are delicious.
Oh, they're amazing.
Another point, spacing is another learning thing that we need to take care of, and also
in all of life,
getting to your potatoes before the sun does. We need to be a little more efficient on that. We've lost several potatoes now because of our negligence.
not so much negligence. It's been a hectic season. It has been.
We'll leave that for the wildlife.
I don't even think they'll touch it, but either way, it will go back to earth where it belongs.
Exactly. That's topsoil. So, we hope you enjoyed this potato reveal. You're going to see the number at the bottom here of what we got for poundage. We don't want to, you know, bore you guys too much, but we wanted to share with you what we learned.
What I've been trying to encourage Chris to do is not only will we put the poundage for this, we'll put our total poundage for the year.
We should, even though we still have one more potato. Yeah, we will do it. Absolutely. Fast forward a week and a half, here we are.
Again.
Yep. Potato, second reveal. Couldn't get the other video out in time, so we figured we'd just double up. So we have a little bucket here to go with the 8 pounds, I think it was we got. Something like that. 7 pounds, 8 pounds. So we're gonna set you up. So here it is. What do you think, dear?
I've been surprised before, but I don't have a whole lot of hope for this one.
I think 2 pounds.
Ah,
We have
spoke so soon.
potatoes on the side.
Nice, decent sized potato.
And we have a couple of smaller ones. And here we go. Oh, one right through the hole. That's how small it is.
Are those the only potatoes?
No.
Ooh, that's a good sized one.
Another good one. Hey.
There we go.
So here we are again. We probably, most definitely, should have separated them much more. Much more.
But yeah, these are the biggest ones we've gotten so far. There's some down here. I just was... I think that's all she wrote. Easiest way to tell is to pull those out.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Lots of months for not so many potatoes.
But
these are good size.
we're getting there. Last year we had a lot of small potatoes. This year they're getting bigger. I think it's just the whole separating of these will be
Yeah, I think if
much,
we only
much
had one
better.
or two plants in there, they would have done a heck of a lot.
There's a lot of
more.
tubulars here, baby tubulars that started, which obviously they're all fighting for the nutrients and the food that we're giving them. And these were not the runts of the litter per se. So we'll have a total at the bottom for you of both of these harvests. It is confirmed. All we have is sweet potatoes. So we have the big, I think that's a 30 gallon. We have the 10. We have the other 10.
And this guy has been going since literally pretty much the beginning of the season.
It has.
And it's getting heavier.
Behind Gina, we have this guy, and that little guy over there. So we have plenty of potatoes still to go. I'm hoping it's enough.
As you can see, like, these are the vines we were talking about. You can see how long that is.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut these too and save, overwinter them in the house.
Excellent. So until next time, everybody, peace, love, and happiness.
Peace.